I have a newfound love for Snickers. I think they're marvelous. I really do. Especially when you put them in the microwave for about 10 seconds to get a little gooey, a little warm.
Snickers has always been my favorite candy.
I went on a Snickers hiatus for probably about 10 years. Probably about 10 years because I've never had a warm one. Alright.
I've never had a warmed up Snicker either.
I'm wondering if I should pin this. This is a meal I gotta pin. I'm gonna pin it. Doritos.
Hey, Buddha gal.
Doritos. But now Doritos will fucking pop up. Doritos, chicken parm. Alright. Who's having chicken parm tonight, eh? Go. Boom. Pin comment. There we go. Hey, Buddha gal. Let's bring up YouTube just a little bit. Okay, I've got sauce for dipping. If these are bad, I've got chips and combos that I'm going to wind up doing. I'm just giving you fair warning. I don't know how these are going to be. I really don't. Actually, I do. I took a bite. It was okay. That's the one I took a bite of. Alright, dip it in the sauce. Get it all saucy-like. And here we go. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. It's chicken parm and Doritos.
Can't go wrong.
Well, you can go wrong if the bread sucks. Hi, Sammy. And the bread is the worst part. For my for my 10K challenge, I've come with. It looks real crispy. It's not. It's not as crispy as it should be. But for my 10K challenge, I'm going to be doing probably next Friday. I'm going to do a bag of Doritos. That's going to be one of the things that I've decided to go with. Bag of Doritos. I'm going to try and find the big Reese's cups because I enjoyed those. I really did. Me and Kaki both enjoyed those. What did we do? A cup each?
Yeah, that was so good. That was like the best Reese's I've ever had. And we did the one with the Reese's Pieces in it, didn't we?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. No, Kagi, I don't think we did. Not the big ones. I don't think they make the big ones.
Yeah, they do because I purposely picked it up.
You serve drinks to Frank Sinatra? Oh, I served him a lot more than drinks.
I still feel like I need something crunchy.
Thanks for the laugh.
Thank you, Sammy. We're good. How are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, work was like really easy today. Like really, really easy to the point where I usually say to myself, and I know I said this last night, I'm going to go and get fucked tomorrow. Because that's always what happens to me when I go to work. Especially coming back from a day off. Now, I was not entirely wrong. The day itself was easy, but then my boss, who's a very nice man, asked me to stay and clean out Target, meaning do Target's pickup. That sucked because that put me like 45 minutes behind. And then Kaki had to wait for me like a half an hour. Sound on. Can you give me
a pinky wave?
Pinky wave? I love you too. Are you asking for the pinky wave just to see my fucked up fingers? Because if that's the case, it's like, oh, told you Dylan, his fingers are fucked up. That wouldn't be nice.
No, it wouldn't be nice.
Want to try it?
Jax!
Jax, no.
This dog having freaking food, I swear to God.
I think this is going to be Jack's his last night down here with us. He's just out of control. You were in a car with others? I remember those days. You remember those days going to a party, getting a 40, and then going down to the park, having some drinks, hoping to meet a stranger, suck his dick?
No.
Oh. I thought that was... Okay, I'm just joking.
Why was that you?
No.
Is that what you used to do? You said it, not me.
Cal Drago, Who the fuck is that, Twitch? Something Drago really let himself go.
How'd you let yourself go?
No, me.
Oh.
He's calling me somebody,
Oh.
or she's calling me somebody, saying that they let themselves go. I just can't read exactly what the person said. Who? Drago something. Alright, I'm going back and forth with this. I like it, and then it's like,
You
it's
like it, then
okay.
you don't like it?
It's okay. Tom, you want to try this? That's right. Fred said no. Alright, so how is everybody's day? If you want to talk, how is your day? Please share. Twitch, you too. I have it on now, so I'll be able to read your comment. Call me, I think you said Drago. It won't pop up on here, so if you don't mind, please re-say that.
Somebody said, what are you eating?
Okay, hold on. Let me answer that question. Nacho cheese Dorito crusted chicken parm subs. There's 6 of them.
It said, call Drogo really let himself go? What the heck is that?
I don't know who the fuck that is. But I'll take that as a compliment, considering I used to be fat. I used to have big titties. I don't have titties no more. But if you're comparing me to somebody that maybe once had a really strong looking body, then alright, thank you. I take that as a compliment.
And thought of Jamie.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's like the last thing I want. I do not want people to see a freaking those damn colors, that truck. Yeah, I'm happy you thought about me, but I hate being associated with that fucking company. I really do. I hate it.
How many calories is that?
My meal is 2,900 at most.
My meal's 957, not including the ice cream.
Moose Bowman. That's a cool name. Yeah, 2,900, give or take. It's probably going to be a little bit less because I'm not planning on eating the sauce.
Hey, Tan.
Hey, Tan. I'm not eating all the sauce, and there's a good chance I actually don't finish all 6 subs. If I'm feeling full tonight, I'm going to call it quits. I've got pizza and cookies and Snickers and shit coming tomorrow night. If I save the calories, I save the calories. Oh, TV's got to go. Forgot.
TV's gotta go?
Yeah.
Oh, you turn it off?
I'm going to lower it a lot. Here's what happened.
Thank you, Tan.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody had commented on last night's YouTube video asking 2 things. A closer view for the food, which, I mean, this is the closest I could get without me talking to you like this. That's number 1. Number 2, the TV's a bit of a distraction because of the voices in the background kind of overhears us talking sometimes, and I understand that. And plus, we really don't pay attention to it anyway.
Yeah, no, you really don't need it on.
I talk quite enough that I really don't think we need a background noise. The whole TV thing started because I was going through a phase where I didn't have much to say, believe it or not. Tan, I would rate this meal like a 7. A hard 7. How's yours? It's okay?
Alright.
We got pizza tomorrow, though.
I don't know if I'm doing pizza.
Well, I'm doing pizza, and I can't wait. I'm going to wake up and rip the covers right off of me tomorrow. Right off of me. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't that hard. Wasn't that hard to
15
get.
minutes earlier?
Uh-uh.
No, it wasn't for me either.
I got up before Khaki.
I was up already. I was playing on my phone.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
You were full of shit because I looked into the bedroom and you were sleeping.
My alarm went off at 6:45.
Try it again, Pixie.
I don't need to. My alarm went off at 6:45. Because you know, you don't have a whole bag of Doritos on your plate.
It's a small bag. Number 1, and I was going to give you a bite.
No, but you were eating my Cheetos before.
I only had 2. Now 3. How many Doritos do you think you're going to get in a bite? A decent amount.
No.
A decent
I
amount.
made 1 whole chip.
Well, you could have a. Here, want to take a bite, or you want to wait for a new one?
I don't want that one. That piece of chicken's like really fat.
Since when do you not like fat chicken?
Biting into it like that?
Yeah, what's
Yeah,
wrong
it's
with it?
stuck in my teeth.
Yeah. The macros for this meal, off the top of my head, I don't know, but I know my protein is like, I want to say it's over 200 grams. I did a full bag of fat-free mozzarella cheese. I did 20-something ounces of chicken,
22 ounces of chicken.
plus the bread. High protein meal. And you know what? Is it your classic chicken parmesan? No. Something different. Something outside the box. And one of the things that I used to pride myself on, I don't do it as much, but I was a creative little son of a bitch.
Yeah,
I
you
really
are.
was. Like, I came up with the coolest shit. And, like, today's Throwback Thursday post was a nice little reminder of, like, man, all you did was think about food, and I still do, but now 90% of the food I think about is McDonald's and pizza. And and that's the one thing, like the whole, it's like flexible dieting in itself. It's like a double-edged sword, because once you get that leash where you could go and stray away from your diet and play with the fun stuff, you realize what a calorie is, and then you take advantage of that, and you kind of get roped back in, and that's what happened with me. I got roped back in to the good stuff. Not saying that this isn't the good stuff, but the crack. All right, I like to consider fast food, McDonald's, pizza, donuts, Snickers. That's my crack. I get high off of that shit.
Yeah, he grinds it up and snorts it.
Especially McDonald's and pizza. But a lot of people might say, like, oh, Jamie's letting his diet go. I am and I'm not. I do my darndest to make my nutrients count where they need to count. And I basically, whatever positive macro counter I have for this, the previous week, gets smashed with cookies and donuts on a Friday night. And then it's salvageable. And then Saturday night comes and I'm like, I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to start fresh on Monday. Fresh on Monday is my saying. That's what goes through my head a lot. And I think that's pretty much normal for anybody that's on a diet. Or anybody's trying to do a diet. Like, I'm not new to this. But I feel like I'm back at the beginner stage because I'm constantly wanting the you know what I mean? Like, to shy away from the diet. Are you like that at all?
I
You're
get
pretty
like that
good.
sometimes. Like I'll go like a week off, or just it hasn't happened to me in a while. Thank God, it has not happened to me in a while.
Might happen starting this weekend. Hey, Pisces.
Hey, Pisces.
Khaki was known for, between us, like, I don't know. Khaki, what's your calories? I don't know. What's your macros? I don't know. How much protein? I don't know. Do you not care tonight? I don't fucking care.
Shit.
I don't give a shit. That's what it was. And I'm like, all right. Now, and I was always the crazy one. Not crazy one, but weighed out everything.
Yeah, you were like counting like every sweet that you ate on the weekend, like everything.
First thing I did in the morning was weigh out the icing, look at the candy bar wrappers, calculate how much I did of each one. Now, one might say that, Jamie, that's what kept you from getting fat. Now, I'm not saying I'm getting fat, but I am putting on a little bit of weight. Maybe it's muscle. I think it's muscle. Like, the most hardest thing to look at is after I'm done eating and I walk by my reflection in the back door.
In the glass door.
Because I see my food baby, and my food baby just makes like, holy shit, fat Jamie again. How's the dog doing? He's
the same.
He's laying down. He's still limping. I'm thinking it'll go away by Sunday. I dropped the noodle before, and he came running in like fucking Rudolph the Red-Nosed
he
Reindeer.
came running in with the limp.
It's almost like our old dog. Our old dog, I used to feel like she would put that shit on. Which one was it? Piper or Bella?
Bella. Bella's also fat.
Yeah.
Kind of like him, but not as big.
No, he's like unhealthy, overly weight.
Yeah, no, he's obese.
He looks like a fat little polar bear. Doesn't like to leave food. Anybody's eating, he stands by you.
You have to see him when the kids eat. I mean,
I know.
it's just like he's a damn shark, back and forth, back and forth.
Pisces, do you have a dog?
She's got a cat.
Oh, you're a cat girl.
Excuse me.
Nothing wrong with that. There's a cat
Your
me and Khaki
always
want.
wants food. That's how our cat used to be, Todd. Remember we used to lock him in the bathroom when we ate? Because
Yeah.
he'd like crawl on your plate.
He would crawl, he would cry. Alright, yeah, there's 4 subs left. I'm gonna go with the big one. And I don't think I'm finishing this. I'm almost positive. I'm probably gonna play it by ear with Khaki. I might grab some chips. Considering how much I got left over. You know what it is? It's
You had boxers in the past. I love boxers. That's like one of my favorite dogs.
that's the dog we're gonna wind up getting. A boxer or a German Shepherd.
I want a boxer so bad.
Khaki wants a boxer. I want a German Shepherd. The kids want kittens.
Lucas wants a kitten. Isabella wants a dog.
So maybe we'll just buy a farm. You know, and go from there. Maybe
Yeah,
a
okay.
goat, a little potbelly pig. We'll make a year out of it.
Yeah. You can also clean up all the shit that those animals produce too.
No,
Yeah.
we got Fred. Listen, call him Farmer Fred. As long as you cook for him, as long as there's like shit in the house for him to eat, he'll clean up the farm animals' shit. He will. Like, that's not me trying to be funny. That's how I know my brother. Fred. He would do that. He would do that. Listen, if my brother had a farm and said you could live here rent free, all you have to do is clean up my animals, I would do that. Those guys got real
Real
hype.
hyper.
Yeah.
We had a golden retriever. That dog was hyper as shit.
That's true. Talk about having a puppy for like 2 years in a grown dog's body.
But thanks to so little.
She was the sweetest dog, though. If
Yeah,
you've
she
ever
was.
had
She
a
was so
golden
smart.
retriever, you probably know what I'm talking about. They're great dogs. Probably my second favorite dog. German Shepherds. Actually, golden retriever would probably be number 1. German Shepherd would be number 2. And then probably Boxer. Like, I don't want to get another golden retriever just because every golden retriever I see would remind me of her. So it's like that's the last thing I would want to do. Same thing with the beagle. I wouldn't want another beagle because it would remind me of my old dog. So start fresh. Get a either a Boxer or a German Shepherd. I wouldn't want to make it. I would feel like we're replacing them.
Yeah. I won't want to get one of those again either.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I came very close to buying a golden retriever like 3 years ago. Very close. And I didn't because, well, I had the money, but I would have brought it home and then my mom would have made me take it back. No, not 3 years ago. What was it? I guess when we first moved here, almost 2 years ago, right?
Yeah. I remember what you're talking about.
We had this thing where we'd go to the mall and we'd look at everything, but we'd always go into the pet store. And I know, adopt, don't shop, that thing, but when you got little kids, you want to take them to the pet store to see the puppies.
They want to see the puppies.
And these little things are so innocent. It's not their fault that they're being sold. And if they're not sold, I don't know this for sure, but once the puppy gets big, it starts demanding more food. And then they get rid of the dog. Or it doesn't sell. So, I mean, it's like, I'm against it, but at the same time, You want to give these cute little furry animals a home. And trust me, if I had a farm, I'd buy all of them. I would have a
I know you
farm
would.
of... I really would. Like, I'd be coming home with a different dog every other day. That's just the kind of man I am. Like, Kaki, she does her things too. If it was up to Kaki, she'd be bringing home a different dude every night.
No, I'd be saving all the wine bottles from the liquor store.
Why?
'Cause they
Collecting them?
should, no, they should just be not at the liquor store. They should just be here. Do you get it?
No.
Oh my god. You're talking about saving all the animals from
Yeah.
the dog trot.
Mm-hmm.
I need to save all the bottles of wine from the liquor store because I need to drink them.
Oh, yeah, no, but I meant bringing home another dude, but I was
No.
playing around.
I know.
I don't get the wine, like saving the bottles, like drink the bottle and then collect it.
Save the wine so I can drink it. Save it from the liquor store. Like it's... you don't get it.
I don't.
Oh my god.
Wine ages, though. It'll be fine if nobody buys it.
You missed my point of my joke.
I'm sorry. I think this is my last sub. Looks like I'm only doing 3. Would anybody eat these? If I said, guys, I don't want these, you guys live across the street, who wants a sub? Anybody? Anybody? What did I eat last night? I had those steak sandwiches.
Thank you, Pisces.
Did a lot of bread. Did a lot of bread. She wants to drink it. No, I get that she wants to drink it, but what I'm saying is, like, I didn't... It's wine ages, so it gets better with time. So why wouldn't you want to leave it in the store? And
Because it's being held captive from me. I want the wine, is what I'm saying. You got it?
Yes, now I got it.
Oh,
I got it the whole time.
no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Are you gonna have a sub?
No.
All right. I
I'll try a bite, but
You can try it, babe. I don't want to... Like, these are not going to be good tomorrow. Right? Or you think they would?
well, I reheat it in the oven.
I'm not eating them. But somebody might. It's the bread.
Send it
I
to
remember.
Iowa.
Send it where? Iowa.
Reva said send it to Iowa.
I remember why. This is Stop and Shop bread. And now I'm starting to remember why I stopped getting it. The bread itself is very doughy, which I usually like.
Exactly, Pisces.
But when you heat it up and like try to make garlic toast out of it, it comes very stale. Like not even stale, like stale but still very doughy, and it makes it unenjoyable to eat.
That's why I don't like Stop and Shop bread. It's all very doughy. It's not like cooked all the way. And it's not their fault because I don't think they bake any of that shit there.
No, I'm not talking about the bakery bread. I'm talking about the bag ones that I got.
The ones that you got tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah. They put that stuff in the bag.
Shipped to Canada. Nice. Flew over his head again. Pisces, you act like this happens to me all the time. Kaki, you can scoot over. Scoot over. Shit doesn't always fly over my head. If it's a joke, yeah, sometimes it goes. But she wasn't really making it was serious, but at the same time, I was reading the comments and I was talking at the same time, so I didn't understand it. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done, see. 3 subs and that's it for me. That cuts my meal right in half. So my meal goes from being almost 3,000 calories to probably about, minus a sauce, probably like 1,400. No, less than that. Probably 1,200.
Wow.
I don't even care though. Do you know how much shit I'm gonna be eating tomorrow night?
Yeah. That's true.
If this was so good, like over the top, I would rate this a 10. Then yeah, you bet your ass I would continue to eat it. But truth be told, and I've always been a man of my word, I don't hold back. If I make a shitty meal, I'll tell you if it's shitty. This is not shitty, but it's not like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing since sliced bread.
The bad bread killed it, but she said.
The bread ruined it, yeah. Sure did. But I won't be buying this bread again. I need to find a good bread place. That's the thing. I need a good bakery on Long Island. The two closest bakeries we have next to us, one never has bread by the time I get off of work, and the other one mostly specializes in like the big bread and then donuts. And the place is not very clean.
Where's that?
Sayville. Fritz's Bakery. Mr. Fritzy. But his name is pronounced like Fritz Shits.
For shits.
Fritz
Hey,
Shits.
Candy.
Hey, T Candy. Like I used to call him Mr. Fritzy. And he would like get mad, like, that's not my name. And the way with his accent, he pronounced it as Fritz Shits. Fritz Shits. But it's like, he's German, I think.
I don't know if they're German.
What?
So it doesn't really sound German.
German? Yeah, German, I think. I think it was German. Maybe he was Russian. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna give
So
this.
my dog had her surgery and all my dog's teeth came out. Oh my god. Stormy Galaxy.
Why did it come out? Did the surgery go bad, or was that part of the
Kind
procedure?
of surgery.
Did you take the dog to get its teeth removed or get its teeth fixed?
Pisces said just eat the chicken that's inside.
I'm gonna try it by itself. I'm always asked or told, like, you should do God mode at least once a week. And I hate fully skipping a night of meal. I'll purposely go very low. Fuck.
Sometimes I would rather skip.
It was only supposed to be 2 teeth. Shepard isn't by my side watching the food. Went to get it clean, and it was only supposed to be 2 teeth. Oh shit! You a dog that? I was gonna say, what can you feed a dog that has absolutely
Wet
no
dog
teeth?
food. Wet dog
Wet
food.
dog food, yeah, that makes sense. I should have thought about that.
Rice. Chicken.
Eggs.
Eggs.
Mm-mm.
Chicken? You cut the chicken up.
This chicken is fucking bad. Why is it so hard to chew? Could it be
Stop
because
or
of...
stop chicken. And then you left it in the oven for how long?
Yeah, this meal was my fault. It
don't
was
know why you
100% my
cooked
fault.
it
I
so
cooked it early,
early.
and then I kept it in the oven to keep warm. And then it gets hard and tough. I should have taken everything out by and did it, like 11 o'clock. Therefore, there's no ruining it.
Yes, he's a delivery driver.
Yes. Unfortunately, I am. I like my job. I do. I'm just like every other man in this world who feels like he deserves more and wants to follow his dream. Which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing that. I don't know how much longer I got where I'm at. And if you've been watching me and Khaki long enough, you've heard this a million times. And guess what? I'm still fucking here. Delivering boxes. My biggest fear, and I think this is part of the reason why I haven't left yet, is I'm so afraid that I'm going to leave and then a month later I'm going to get fat again.
You see how I am on my days off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
I
think
do.
that's what would happen.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm drinking seltzer.
Yeah, you want sauce for dipping?
You can have some sauce for dipping. I gotta get this shit out of my teeth. You like it?
I'm not gonna eat though.
No. My fucking teeth are hurting. It could be from the steak from last night too.
You guys doing okay? We are with the weather. Yeah, we're not in the path of that hurricane. We're supposed to be getting the remnants
on the job
of them.
fired. Well, who the fuck drinks on the job? Especially if your job is driving. That's just stupid.
I'm an alcoholic, probably.
She's finally.
She finally burped. I always burp. Just
Big-
not like that.
Big Bizzo's back up in this bitch. Big Bizzo.
Big Bizzo.
I am extremely happy you are back, but we are going to bed.
I'm having some ice cream first.
What kind of ice cream you got?
Candy bar crunch?
Is this your first time having this?
Yes.
Why? Did I get it before?
No. I found it at ShopRite.
Happy hour on his route. Yeah, right? Can you imagine that? Like, oh, I'm going to deliver these packages, but first I'm going to have some beers before I do my pickups. Big Bizzo, where'd you go? Don't drink and drive. Never do. I used to when I was young, and I was pretty stupid.
Yeah, I used to when I was young too.
I don't do that no more. If I
No.
drink, I don't go out. I gotta get this shit out of my teeth.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
Enlightens. It's very bright. Hold on. Candy bar crunch. I think it's caramel ice cream. It's got chocolate swirls and like peanuts.
Ah.
No, it's just me having ice cream, Stormy. Big Bizzo, you're working days now.
How's that going for you? Do you miss the nights?
Hey, AJ.
What's up, AJ? Mm-hmm. Can I try that?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got some shit in my teeth. Ooh, it's nice and... Oh, that's good.
I like the dairy-free one too.
That might be the best.
And it's the dairy-free one.
That might be one of the best enlightened ice creams I've ever had. Can I have another bite, Kevin?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, don't tear it up. Mix my swirls.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stormy, this is very good. How new is that ice cream? It's not. It's one of the newest ones, right?
I want to say it is.
Well, if it's dairy-free, it's new.
What are you eating, AJ? He's eating with us again.
Nice, AJ. At least you're a man and you finish your meals. I'm a big puss during the week most of the times. I don't finish
Unless
my
it's
meals.
pizza, Jamie doesn't finish it.
Yeah, is what it is. I'm looking at tonight is. I didn't. You know what? I kept the chicken cooking too long in the oven to keep warm for an hour and a half, and it messed the chicken up. Very tough. No one wants to eat tough chicken.
Well, it was juicy when it came off the.
Oh, it was really juicy, and that's what I should have did. I think what I'm gonna start doing is making the Instagram videos the following day, like I used to do, instead of having everything prepped and then editing the video and then putting it in the oven and then me not enjoying my meal. I think that's the best thing to do.
That one, AJ, you've had this flavor?
That one is delicious. Yeah, no, it's very good. That's probably I would say that is better than sea salt caramel, and sea salt caramel is my absolute favorite.
When the nice ingredients.
It's good with chocolate swirls. Is there swirls in it? Chocolate swirls?
There is chocolate swirls.
Can I get one more bite and I'll leave you alone? No, I want a bite.
Come on.
I want the chocolate. I see that shit hiding on the bottom.
You said a bite.
I lied.
I know.
I'm done.
Dessert subs. That's what he's having. Oh, all the swirls are done.
I can't do dessert no more for dinner. And maybe it's because I get up in the middle of the night on the weekends and I look forward to that. But dessert for me as a full dinner, I gotta have some kind of meat. Very rare I'll do a straight dessert meal. And if I do, it's
could
like
never do
sweet and
that.
savory. It's combined. Oh man. You eating that whole? Oh, let me get that. All right, maybe not. It's all good. You guys do see how often I offer khaki food. Oh, can I get that?
Open a trap. I didn't plan on eating the whole thing, but it's just that good. I can't stop. And my
Hold
dinner was only 957 calories or 47 calories.
Yeah, definitely. I want to say, yeah. Pisces, I am in love with that ice cream. But I want to say this. You do notice the difference between not besides the sharing, but when I offer something, oh, Kat, you got to try this. I'm begging her to try it. I want her to try it. I give it to her nice and simple. When it's Kaki's turn to share, here, open your trap and shut up. Feeds me like a fucking bastard son.
Red-headed stepchild. Come on.
What?
You just sent me a picture.
Who the fuck did pizza now? Everybody's doing pizza. Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh, good. Oh, fruity Lucky Charms.
AJ, is that your first time having that cereal? And is it good? How much of a difference is it between that and regular Lucky Charms? I've been thinking about regular Lucky Charms for a while. Who did the pizza, Gaggy?
Pizza.
Yeah, go back. Get out of here. Oh, Eric.
Eric.
Lucky
Papa
dog.
John's. I'm not a fan of Papa John's.
Yeah, fuck Papa John's. You ready for bed, girl?
Yeah.
Give me one more bite and we're gonna call it a night. I rhymed there. Thank you.
You're welcome. Say I never shared.
I will. Where did we get that?
Shop right.
I'll be getting ice cream tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I know tonight's stream kind of blew donkey ass. I do, but that will do that. It happens sometimes. when you're not enjoying your meal to the fullest potential, it kind of puts you in a mood. But I've also got that, like I said, if I can save on some calories, I'm gonna do so. And I'm not gonna waste, calories on fucking tough chicken. Tough chicken, tough shit. You know what I mean? Alright, we will see you guys tomorrow for pizza. Hopefully you decide to join us and do pizza yourself. Have a great Friday, guys.
Have a good night.
Save. Couldn't save. Alright, fuck you. Share. Good night, guys.